representatives of the Vietnamese American Roundtable.
Man, look at this crowd today, though, y'all. You know, whenever the suggestion of rain comes around in San Jose, nobody really gets scared because rain here isn't really a thing, right? But to see everybody come out here like this to do, I mean, it feels good. My name is Tran, and I'm here with the Vietnamese American Roundtable.
Hey everyone, I'm a little shorter than Hui, but my name is Nancy Lei. I'm also here with the Vietnamese American Roundtable, and we're here today because we want to talk about how AAPI hate also affects the Vietnamese community in San Jose. The Vietnamese community is young compared to other communities of color. This April 30th will mark the 46th year anniversary after the fall of Saigon, the moment that sparked the mass exodus of Vietnamese refugees into communities across the world. Though we are young, we are not strangers.
The Vietnamese community is no stranger to racism. When we first arrived, the refugees were targeted by the KKK. Even into the 90s, the Vietnamese faced xenophobia as we were attacked and targeted for being Asian, just like the case of Lý Minh Thịnh, who was killed by a white supremacist and then wrote a letter to a relative of his showing off that he had killed a Jap. Let me just say this to anybody who has those kind of mindset. If you're gonna be racist, at least get your racist terms right.
The Vietnamese community is no stranger to violence. Even here in San Jose, where we have the largest Vietnamese population outside of Vietnam. San Jose Police Department shot Trần Thị Bích Cao and Daniel Pham. The recent violence targeting our Asian elders before death this year, that's a load of BS. I'm gonna keep it, yeah.
Our community had early challenges as we were learning new languages and acclimating to a new country. We struggled here, but we actually got a lot of support as well. Though we were targeted by racists, many communities welcomed and tried to help refugee families. Local governments created programs and many families tried to help refugees transition to life here. When we dealt with police brutality, our black and brown brothers and sisters came to support us and stand with us. When we were organizing around the shooting of Trần Thị Bích Cao, we were mobilizing because this officer, twice the size of the woman that he shot, said he was afraid for his life because she took a martial arts stance.
Seeing everyone here today, there's so much that has changed over the past 46 years. And yet, still, so much has not. We still face racism, violence, and hate. Yet, as we stand here today, we also see the faces of the communities that want to stop AAPI hate. There's still a lot of work to be done, and the experience and history of the Vietnamese community informs us that for all of us to thrive, our communities must stand in solidarity with each other and confront the supremacy mindset and to confront racism.
In our efforts to fight racism, we cannot become racist ourselves. We must acknowledge the struggles of other communities as well and commit ourselves to be anti-racist and anti-oppression. That is why we've marched in solidarity with Black Lives Matter. That is why we've joined in solidarity to fight for the rights of workers and to fight for more housing. So, we want to take this opportunity to express solidarity as well. To our black allies, we see you. We stand with you.
To our brown allies, we see you. We stand with you.
To our indigenous and immigrant allies, we see you and we stand with you.
To our LGBTQ+ and non-binary allies, we stand with you and we see you.
To the workers who have put themselves through so much through this pandemic. We see you, we stand with you.
To our differently abled allies, we see you and we stand with you.
And to our sisters, our mothers, our daughters, we see you, we stand with you. And we will fight alongside you. Stop Asian hate! 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 Thank you, y'all. Stand in power.